about it. You know, it's like she kind of put me on, I put her on. We taught each other a lot. We grew and kind of blew up with each other.
So tired, don't wanna feel it.
Yeah.
I just know that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual, whether people know it or not. Because God don't people. You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. You know, I could go deeper. I would have to really.
For years, the entertainment industry has been buzzing with stories about Mary J. Blige's previous connection with Diddy. Mary has been a significant presence in the music and acting realms, known not only for her singing and acting talents, but also for her songwriting ability. Her relationship with Diddy, who was important in her ascent to prominence, has always been considered pivotal to her career. But recent findings reveal that this relationship may have had complexity. Mary J. Blige, who is well known for her diversified profession, recently spoke out, giving light on a connection that many have speculated about but knew little about. Her acknowledgment of the difficulties she endured while working with Diddy adds fresh depth to the public's understanding of her path in the entertainment industry. Meanwhile, Diddy has been mired in controversy, facing numerous lawsuits that accuse him of serious misconduct toward his co-artists. The nature of these allegations has led to a widespread belief that while Mary may not have been subjected to the same level of mistreatment as others, she might hold key insights into the behaviors that have led to the legal challenges against Diddy. The situation has reached a critical point as prominent figures such as Faith Evans and Mary J. Blige are reporting Faith Evans' recent post showing her laughing has been taken by followers as a possible reflection on the chaotic circumstances surrounding Diddy, with whom she had a historical connection. This development could represent a turning point in how charges against Diddy are dealt with, especially if Mary and Faith are two powerful women in the music industry, are actually taking action to speak out against him. The implications of their actions could be profound, not only for Diddy but for the industry's handling of such serious accusations. As this situation unfolds, the music and entertainment communities are watching closely, understanding that the outcomes could have lasting impacts on industry practices and the personal legacies of those involved. Mary J. Blige's new reflections on her prior connection with Sean Diddy show a stark contrast to the idea of teamwork that many fans may have held in her honest revelations. Mary discusses the dynamics of their professional and personal relationship, emphasizing a complicated interplay of mentorship, manipulation, and control that she encountered while working with Diddy.
My life was on hold due to my situation and how terrible it was, and I was just stuck in.
Mary's recent statements about reintroducing herself and burning bridges as necessary reflect her reclaiming of autonomy and a deliberate distancing from the parts of her past where she felt exploited or mistreated. This sentiment is particularly powerful considering her journey and achievements in the entertainment industry, which include numerous awards and nominations that highlight her talent and resilience. In a revealing interview with Rolling Stone, Mary shed light on the darker aspects of her early career, especially how her relationship with Diddy, who was simultaneously her manager, producer, and romantic partner, evolved over time. Mary accused Diddy of disloyalty, taking undue credit for her work, and locking her into contracts that weren't in her best interest. This alleged manipulation extended beyond business into her personal life, where Diddy is said to have controlled various aspects, from her appearance to her artistic choices. Mary's account of Diddy promoting big dreams of stardom while using her as a cash cow and engaging in infidelity points to a fundamental abuse of trust and professional ethics. Discovering that he had also mismanaged her profits and rights, such as royalties and publishing, hinted at an even deeper level of exploitation and control. These revelations are not just significant for understanding Mary J. Blige's personal history, but they also contribute to the broader conversation about power dynamics in the music industry. They underscore the need for transparency and ethical management practices, particularly in relationships where personal and professional boundaries blur. Mary J. Blige's journey from a place of vulnerability to one of empowerment and self-assurance serves as both an inspiration and a cautionary tale, emphasizing the importance of boundaries, self-respect, and the strength to redefine oneself beyond the shadows of past relationships and challenges. Her revelations about her tumultuous relationship with Sean Diddy Combs paint a picture of exploitation and control within the music industry. Her courage in speaking out is a significant step in reclaiming her narrative and confronting the abuse she allegedly faced while under Diddy's management. In her detailed account, Mary described how Diddy's personal betrayals and professional manipulations had a profound impact on her life and career. The discovery in 1998 that Diddy had fathered a child with another woman was a critical moment for her, leading her to sever ties with him, a decision that, according to Mary, Diddy fiercely resisted. Diddy's request for her to stay was self-serving, focused on maintaining access to the financial benefits her talent provided. Mary's portrayal of Diddy's behavior as threatening and coercive reveals the darker side of power dynamics in the music industry. She recounted how Diddy allegedly used his extensive network and influence to intimidate her, threatening her career and even her life if she attempted to leave or speak out against him. Despite these challenges, Mary's story is one of resilience and empowerment. In 2001, she took decisive steps to change her circumstances, hiring new legal and management teams, seeking therapy, and pursuing sobriety to heal from her trauma. Her recovery journey involved not only overcoming addiction and depression, but also reclaiming her artistic voice and self-worth. Mary's determination to be a voice for other women in similar situations is particularly moving. By sharing the reality of her experiences with Diddy, she hopes to inspire others who may feel isolated or powerless in similar circumstances. Mary's experience highlights the importance of transparency and accountability in the music industry, challenging the often unchecked power of influential figures like Diddy. She reflects on her past with a multifaceted perspective, acknowledging the harm Diddy caused while also recognizing the growth and success she achieved during their time together. Her ability to appreciate the positive outcomes of a difficult period demonstrates a nuanced understanding of her life's trajectory and her capacity to transform adversity into empowerment. Ultimately, Mary J. Blige's narrative is not just a recounting of past grievances, but a triumphant declaration of independence and strength. Her story serves as a beacon for others, showing that it is possible to overcome even the most challenging circumstances. Mary's journey in the music industry is marked by both incredible highs and devastating lows. As she reflects on her past relationship with Diddy, her feelings are complex, but ultimately grounded in a sense of closure and forward movement. Mary's detachment from Diddy is evident when she says, "I don't hate him, I don't love him, I don't need him," highlighting her emotional evolution and her ability to forgive, not necessarily to reconcile, but to let go. She also hinted at deeper issues, including a surprising allegation related to the tragic death of Aaliyah. According to Mary, Aaliyah was pressured to board the plane that eventually crashed due to overloading. While this is a serious accusation and implies gross negligence, it's important to note that these are allegations, not established facts. The connection to Diddy isn't clearly defined, but it suggests the undercurrents of influence and pressure within the industry dynamics that Mary criticizes. Mary's career also involved complex relationships with other artists, notably Faith Evans, which further illustrate the competitive and sometimes divisive nature of the music industry. Initially friends, Mary and Faith's relationship became strained over time, exacerbated by industry machinations. Diddy's influence in his artists' careers often involved creating competitive environments that, while perhaps intended to drive success, led to conflicts. Faith Evans herself shed light on an incident that strained their relationship: the removal of her vocals from their duet, "Love Don't Live Here Anymore," a decision made by management without Mary's consent. When Mary addressed this publicly, she expressed surprise and clarified her position, suggesting that there was miscommunication or manipulation by those within management or the label. These accounts highlight the challenges of relationships in the high-stakes music industry, where miscommunication and external pressures can lead to rifts even between close colleagues. Mary explained her feelings about the duet with Faith Evans, expressing her love for the song and confusion over why her part was removed. She emphasized that she was unaware of any decision to alter the track and hinted at misinformation or deception designed to create unnecessary conflict. Mary's openness about her struggles with addiction and its impact on her career provides insight into the internal battles that affected her professional life. She acknowledges that her addiction made it difficult for any manager or partner, including Diddy, to fully rely on her. This recognition paints a picture of a turbulent time in her life, where her personal struggles contributed to professional instability. Mary's perspective on her departure from Diddy is particularly revealing. She doesn't attribute the split to any single issue with Diddy's behavior, but rather to a broader context of her own struggles with substance abuse and her lack of understanding of the business side of music at the time. This self-awareness demonstrates her growth and maturity in recognizing her role in the challenges she faced. Mary addressed the public perception of her dependency on Diddy, noting that many believed her success was closely tied to his influence. Her decision to part ways with him was seen as a risky move that could potentially end her career. However, Mary's narrative is one of resilience and autonomy. She was determined to prove that she could succeed on her own terms, despite the doubts of those around her. This moment of independence was a defining one in her career. Mary's journey is a testament to her strength and ability to navigate the complexities of life and work in the spotlight. By sharing her story, she not only clarifies the past, but also inspires others who may be dealing with similar challenges of dependence, misrepresentation, and personal growth. The allegations against Diddy are part of a long-standing pattern of legal issues that have plagued his career, painting a complex portrait of a figure who has been both a powerhouse in the music industry and a central figure in numerous controversies. Rodney Lil Rod Jones's lawsuit adds a troubling chapter to Diddy's legal saga, with accusations that go far beyond typical industry disputes, involving alleged inappropriate conduct and unethical behavior. These claims suggest an abuse of power that could have significant legal and reputational consequences for Diddy. Jones' allegations that Diddy used recordings from parties to blackmail attendees are particularly disturbing, implying a level of premeditation and manipulation that casts a shadow over the glamorous image often associated with celebrity events. Diddy's possession of compromising footage serves as a tool for him to maintain power and control, reinforcing his perceived invulnerability within the legal system. Diddy's lawyer, Sean Holley, responded with a vehement denial, accusing Jones of fabricating allegations for financial gain. Holley stated that they have overwhelming, irrefutable evidence disproving Jones's claims, though the specifics of this evidence have not been disclosed, adding an element of suspense and anticipation about what might be revealed if the case goes to trial. This ongoing legal battle highlights a broader issue within the entertainment industry, where power dynamics can lead to situations where individuals feel emboldened to overstep boundaries without facing consequences. For Diddy, the outcome of this lawsuit could be pivotal. If the allegations are proven true, it could severely damage his reputation and standing in the industry. Conversely, if he successfully defends himself against these claims, it could solidify his position as a seemingly untouchable figure in the music world. The skepticism surrounding these legal battles serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between public perception and the reality of high-profile legal cases, where the truth can sometimes be obscured by sensationalism and the personal agendas of those involved. As the legal battles continue, the entertainment industry and its observers are closely watching how these cases will unfold, knowing that the outcomes could have significant implications for Diddy's career and for broader industry practices.